Well, good morning, viewers. And I mean morning. Oh, it's about time I got off my ass and recorded. And went out here and used this damn motorcycle. And, I finally got the drive to come out here and do it. I'm finally getting outside and getting on this bike and recording again. And I just wanted to... It seemed like I finally had the opportunity and the drive to do this. I got out a little bit earlier and I felt how cold it was, and it smells like fall out here now, and I just... Oh, it's nice. It's so nice outside. It's like 60-something degrees, and it feels like fall. It feels like fall, it smells like fall, and it's late. There's like no traffic out right now. Well, there is one problem. It's about to be bar time, and so a lot of the traffic could have a higher statistical average of having intoxicated drivers. But whatever. It was cold and it smelled good and it reminded me of fall, so I finally was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get off my ass and I'm gonna go record. I have been absent for like an entire month now. The last time I went out was, I've used the bike a couple times just to run errands, but I haven't like gone out to go record or go just ride and have fun. September was a rough month. And well, like really up until now, I've been having a real big problem. I've been depressed, okay? I've been very depressed. I suffer from depression a lot. A lot of us do. It's not all sunshine and roses, you know? I can talk about kind of why. So last time I went out was the September group ride, which was great. It was awesome fun. We had a great fucking time. I was in a really good mood, even after that. But then a couple days after that, I got news that a friend that I had just recently met through SCMM when we were in Palm Springs, took his own life. And it's fucking sad. It's always gonna hurt a little, and even barely knowing the guy, because he seemed so fucking awesome, and he's gone now. That hurt. That kind of struck a chord with me, and it was right at the point when I was about to edit footage with that had a lot of him in it, and I still haven't really gotten I still haven't gotten to that day now. And I'm going to. I have to push past it, and I have to do this. But it was sad. It's always going to be sad. Unfortunately, a week after that happened, we had the Vegas massacre. And that is immeasurable. But of course, even to this day, to this fucking day still, it's not the time to talk about it. We'd rather talk about tweets from the president and stuff. And granted, a lot of them can be upsetting, but not as upsetting as someone gunning down a crowd of people trying to enjoy a concert. So that didn't help my depression at all. And I don't know, I turned off the news and just kind of crawled into a hole and started playing video games again, because it's an escape for me. And video games can be a healthy or an unhealthy escape depending on how you use them. And I was kind of using them in an unhealthy way, sort of not. It was just a way to cope. And I think I've finally kind of pulled myself back out of it. But it comes and goes. It's not always a great life, and here we are. I've gone so long without actually giving a whole lot of information about me, so let's do it. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm gonna give you kind of an insight into my life, a little bit of background, because you know, you can like the character or not, but if you don't know who I am, then why the fuck does it matter, you know? Well, anyways, I'm Kenny. I'm 32 now. I was born in Texas. I've lived in the Midwest all my life. I've not enjoyed that part. And definitely fitting to call myself a bit of an outlaw. Because, well, in my teenage years, I had a little bit more, quite a bit of deviant behavior, let's say. I mean, to be honest, look, I mean, I was, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I liked all of them. And it was great. Sort of. Except it's self-destructive. And you can only... anything gets boring after a while. Wasted a lot of my time, though. Oh, man, it's gonna be so dark here. There's no more lights. Can't see shit. Wasted a lot of my youth, though, on, what I would consider, like, frivolous pursuits of, entertainment. I don't know. I mean, would I go back and change? Yeah, if I could go back and do a few things different, I would. I got into a lot of trouble. There's a lot of stupid things and stupid people that I hung out with, and that would bring me to the next part. The next part about me is that because of my choices and the way I wanted to live my life when I was a teenager and well into my 20s, I didn't have the best group of friends. There's a handful throughout the years that were very, very fantastic people. But as the years go by, the good ones usually end up getting married and having kids, or I move because I can't seem to stay in one, or, I mean, most of the good ones, most of the people that I would consider like real friends, yeah, they have their own lives, they get married, they have kids, they have careers. It's not exactly, you know, you're not going to be able to hang out with everybody, and I move a lot. Let's go this way. We're going to go this way. And after a while, I just, I stopped hanging out with these people. I moved back to Texas. I really lost contact with a lot of them. And, I don't have any friends, okay? I don't have any friends now. Not really. There's a couple people that I can hang out with, or I can go hang out with Zed and on his group rides, but it's not like we hang out outside of that. Like, literally, it's sad, I guess. It's sad and it's depressing, and that's the biggest part about the mistakes I made as a youth, is that instead of making real relationships and real bonds with friends, it was just people I did drugs with. And it kind of leaves an empty life in the end. I mean, unless you go out and get married and have kids and make a life, then you end up like this, and you don't have any friends. I don't want to get married, and I don't want to have kids. So, you know, I battled depression a lot, and one of the ways that I deal with it was gaming. The gaming industry is totally fucked now. I might make a moto vlog on that someday. I mean, I've got a lot to say about it, and, you know, you're either going to completely agree with me, or, you know, like, just fucking talk mad shit, because it doesn't seem like we can ever find any middle ground anywhere now. Let's see. I haven't gone this way. Let's go this way. I mean, I have gone that way, just not since they did all this new road. But yeah, last month was hard. You know, thankfully, at least I had a whole bunch of episodes already queued up, so, you know, I didn't lose any time, because if I didn't have those, I don't know if I would have made content for a week to even a month. I just would have been sitting there in my room, fucking sad sack. Ooh, gross. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that anymore. Shit just seems fucking crazy everywhere. It's been really fucking hard for me to kind of just deal. It's just been fucking hard for me to deal with this shit. But here we are, you know. At least I'm out here. At least I'm doing this now. I still gotta sit down and edit the stuff. But it's okay. It's really not that hard. It is not that hard. And motovlogs, most motovlogs, excluding like I really have an appreciation for like what Arson and what Backroad Moto do. Those two have really, really good editing skills and kind of kick it up a notch. But you know, for the most part, the motovlog is just like another vlog. Like, we're not really adding a lot to it. I just vlog it out, just like you would if you were sitting down at a desk. But instead of being a lazy fucker and just sitting there at a desk, I'm doing something exciting. But nobody wants to watch these fucking things. Maybe I should just start, you know, I could tell you opinions on all the stupid, crazy shit that goes on in the world, of how I see it, and you know, ask how do you feel about it and all that stuff. Sometimes, no, I don't know. I mean, with this bonus shit, but I would always just like to do videos where we go out and do stuff and fucking adventure and go explore, or go find a mountain road or a cool trail, or go, you know, jerk off some squirrels or something. I don't know, something fun. So there you go. There's a little bit of insight on my background, and just and then forward from that, just how I've been feeling, and try to condense it down, you know. It's yeah, you know, it's been a rough month. I'm sure it's been a rough month for everybody. But it's good to talk about it. And you know, if you ever feel like this, if you ever feel down or trapped, you're fucking cornered by life, like you're fucking drowning, you're not alone. Alright? So many of us feel like this. And while humanity can seem like it's trying to tear itself apart every single day, it's not. And it will persist. That's about really all I wanted to say today. This morning, whatever. And you know, I feel like I kind of got this, I feel like I got it out of my system, and it feels good. I went out for a ride. I got to enjoy this nice weather. I got to enjoy the fact that there's no fucking traffic out right now, and you know, just get this shit off my chest, because it's been really fucking bothering me every fucking day. It's like I give myself, I do treat my YouTube channel and my online presence as at least a pseudo job, and set myself work hours for Monday through Friday, and then I give myself the weekend to chill and relax, watch movies, play video games, do whatever, go out, have fun. But yeah, this past month, it's just every Monday rolls around, I'm like, I don't feel like editing, I don't feel like doing anything, I'm just gonna go back to sleep, I don't know, Netflix and chill till I pass out. And then Tuesday, same thing happens. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I get to the weekend and I give myself the excuse, well, it's the weekend, you know, I'm gonna do any work on the weekend for like a fucking month. It's hard sometimes. Especially when you're just like, I don't know, I'm just doing this as a passion project. None of it's working. I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars now on a YouTube channel. For essentially my own pleasure. But then, you know, like I said, I get fucking bummed out. It doesn't seem like I don't seem to get as much pleasure from it. And then I'm like, well, why the fuck am I doing it? And it's those hurdles. It's just another one of life's hurdles that you have to try to jump over. Sorry I stumbled. I don't need a steering. I'm gonna do some stuff to this bike pretty soon. Like I said, I've been saving up. So this is where I'm gonna end it. I appreciate you watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you want to check out my SCMM content or any of the other stuff, which I, of course, I recommend, you should do that. As always, new videos every Friday morning. And I will try very hard soon to go on another trip and get some more fabulous adventure content. So the Outlaw Texan here, signing off, saying as always, ride safe. Try to enjoy the outside. And remember, the light at the end of the tunnel may be you.